G'day, g'day, comrade subscribers. So I thought today we'd start off by taking some traces on the on Sergey's Radio 86RK, and that way we can compare them with the UMPK-R and maybe see what we can see. So even this is a bit temperamental. It can take a few attempts to actually boot. So I wouldn't be surprised the other one does that. So as we've discussed, pretty much we're taking the same signals out. It's just the combining circuit here is a little bit different between the between Sergey's modern version and the original RK, which is here. So I thought what we'd do is, so this is the character ROM output here. It goes into the shift register, and then it's combined with the horizontal retrace and vertical retrace signals that go through there, and then they combine together, and then they go off to the RF modulator box. But obviously we want the signal kind of here. So in Sergey's version, we've got pretty much the same, except Sergey's got an additional, he takes the reverse video RVV signal as well, and adds it in. So what I thought would do is I'd just take from the controller, the CRT controller, 8275, I'd take that output, and then also from the shift register, the character ROM output, and then compare it with the original. So on the modern one, the way I've got it set up at the moment is I've got a Soviet 8080 over here, and I've got a Soviet character ROM over here. So this is from an Alpha BK. Everything else is Western, because it's obviously easier for me. So Adam, I think Adam in Poland actually sent me this. He sent me a Soviet one and a Polish one. So I've got the Soviet one in at the moment. So we've got the 8270, so we've got the font ROM there, character ROM there, we've got the 8275 there, CRT controller, and then I think we've got the shift register here. So I want to check two signals from here and one signal from there. And let's see, so power it on. Let's turn the screen on. So maybe it's working. Yep, it's working. I was trying it just before. Okay, we've got Radio 86RK. So let me get the oscilloscope set up, and we'll take some traces. Okay, very interesting. It's actually quite a small signal. So let's just, I've got the machine running. Just hook it up again. So we've got the divisions there are 50 millivolts. 20 millivolts, 10 millivolts. That's 1 volt per division. So let's go back down to 50 millivolts. So it's quite interesting actually. So I'll clear the screen. And now if I start typing, so that's C, U, K, I'm just, oh, J, so that's quite interesting, just seeing that that's the kind of the character data. And just let me reposition there. Clear the screen again. So we just have a single line there. Open it up a bit. So let's go J, C, U, K, E, N. Press return, press return, press return, press return. Oh, interesting. So that's basically, I'll clear the screen again. And all we've got now is a flashing cursor. Let's go back down to 50 millivolts. That's 20 millivolts. So I'm just scrolling. There we go. Okay, so if I power off, power back on, radio 86 RK. So that says radio 86 RK. How interesting. And then we've got a flashing cursor. Alright, so that's what it should look like. That's what the display should look like. 50 millivolts per division. Alright, that's 20 millivolts, but I need to probably change the trigger. Change the trigger level if I want to look at that. Look at it there. There. But we're kind of cutting off the top there, aren't we? What's up the top there? 100, whoop, too high. About 70 millivolts, 68 millivolts. How's that? Look, I'll see if I can print. I've got a USB stick in there, so I think I'll just press print. That should take a screen capture. So that should say Radio 86 RK. Right. Now, let's have a look. What do we want to have a look at? The output from the CRT controller, pins 7 and 8. 7 is HRTC, horizontal retrace. So if I put, just need to attach grounds. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's go to auto. Okay, so that's 1 volt per division. So that's what, TTL, I guess, isn't it? That's 5 volts. So that's 2 volts per division. So that's 5 volts, okay? So that's the horizontal retrace signal. It goes through an inverter, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now vertical retrace, pin 8. So it's a bit longer. Okay, and then those two go into whatever that one is. So U16B, so output is pin 6. So it's a 7485. Alright, hang on, let me just try U16. Okay, there we go. I found it. So pin 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So it's basically just combined there. Horizontal and vertical retraces combined. 2 volts per division. Okay. Now the character ROM output goes through a shift register. So that output is what, pin 16 or pin 20? Just trying to see which one it is. I think what we want to do, yeah, okay. So I think it goes, we want the one that's pin 16. Pin 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that is the character ROM output. So that should be saying Radio 86 RK, 1 bit at a time. and then that goes through an inverter. So yeah, that goes through an inverter and then is combined with the reverse signal. Okay. Yeah, so that's basically radio 86RK and then gets inverted. So that's how it should work on the UMPK-R. And then obviously we go off to the transistor and things like that. So let's hook that up and check those signals. All right, I've got the UMPK set up. So we've got, that's the monitor on. So that's the character on there. That's the shift register there. And that's our 8275 equivalent there. So horizontal and vertical retrace out of here. Character data out of here. And then one bit at a time, which is then combined over here in that transistor there and then output into here. So let's just check the yeah, so monitor ROM I think we should try and replace as well. That would be interesting to try. I can do that, but let's check the output there and there first. Okay, so I don't have the keyboard connected, so I don't know. I assume it's on. Now let's see, I don't really have anywhere good to connect my ground wire. So let's check the 8275 output first. So let me just have a look at the schematic again. So that's the shift register. That is pins 7 and 8. In this case it's a KR580. I can't read that. Is it a VG? VG75? Anyway, whatever. 8275 equivalent. Pins 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mind you as well, it's got this coating on it, so I need to push down. Alright, so that's the horizontal retrace. So that looks good. That's what we expect. Next one is the vertical retrace. A little bit of noise, but that's exactly what we expect as well. So the 8275 is working. Now let's check the output from the shift register, so the character data. Of course, providing it is printing some character. I don't know if it's printing anything. But so let's have a look. So it's pin 16. In this case, it's was it a K155IR13. So that's a 74198 equivalent, I think. So pin 16, so it's 24 pin. So pin 16 is over here. So that's what 13 is over 14, 15, 16. Push down hard to break the lacquer. That doesn't look too good, does it? Let's go auto. Come on. Doesn't seem to be printing anything, does it? Just going to scratch the leg a bit just to make sure I'm making a good connection. No, we should be seeing something. We're not seeing anything. So there's no character data being output, which is fine. The machine might not be working. Might have to power it off and on like I did with the other one. Oh. That was something, wasn't it? Right, nothing now. Power it off. Power it on. Power it off. Power it on. So yeah, it could be there's no character data at all. So a quick check on some of the pins on the character ROM. I don't know if that's address or data. Could be address. Yeah, I think that's address lines. That's coming from the 8275. What about input to the shift register. Alright, but there's definitely nothing coming out of that pin 12, 13, 14, 15, oh hang on, 15, 16. I was doing pin, no, I was doing pin 15. How embarrassing. 13, 14, 15, 16. Auto again. Power off. Power on. Oh, I don't see any data coming out of there. All right. Okay. Swap the monitor on. And let's just check pin 16 again. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Can't see any character data there, can we? I might put the keyboard back on and just see if the different monitor ROMs made any difference. Alright, so I'm still getting this. Even if I'm not getting any character data, I should get a blank screen, shouldn't I? Just black. So, yeah. So, but this should be inverted anyway. That's where we get our black screen from. But yeah, even if we're not getting characters, so I'm still thinking, yeah, I need to do some work on the actual video output stage. I wonder if I should just copy Sergey's simple one, or there is just maybe an emitter follower, simple linear buffer. So that's Sergey's one there. So we've got a transistor, 75 ohms, I guess, to match impedance. A couple of capacitors, I guess, to block any DC, and then we've got 150 ohms to ground. And his works quite well. At the moment, all I've got is I've got a electrolytic there to block the DC. I've been adjusting the variable resistor there, which is this one here. I'll just go back to it. So that's that one there. So I'm just trying to get that to equal 75 ohms. So it's similar, but not exactly the same. Alright, last attempt for tonight, I think. So I've just very crudely implemented Sergey's video output circuit and patched it up to here. So we've got plus 5 volts ground, and we've got the I think that's the character data, and that's the horizontal retrace and vertical retrace, I think, just from the, so we've got resistor 18, resistor 19. Which side did I go on? Yeah, I think I went on that. Yeah, I went on that side. Yeah, I did the continuity check. So I've got the output there, character data, and this is the horizontal vertical retrace here. So I don't know. I don't think it's going to work. I'm just trying to get a black screen for now. So I'm not too sure if we're getting any actual character data out of the character ROM and then out of the shift register. I know we're getting the horizontal and vertical retrace, but I'm not too sure about the text. But we should see just a plain black screen, I guess. So that's why I want to try this circuit rather than this hodgepodge here. So let's see. Sorry, I'm handheld at the moment. I'm going to power it on. And nothing. Excellent. Of course, that's assuming that I've got this connected up, right? That's disappointing. Assume that's all correct. Ah, no, that should be on that side, shouldn't it? Yeah. I don't think it'll make any difference. No, that's the right side. That's the right side. Nothing at all. Interestingly, so if I look at the, I think the horizontal vertical retrace, so we are getting the data there. Input to the circuit. Okay. That's kind of what we expect. That sort of pattern. Mostly horizontal and then vertical at the end. So that's okay. So that input's okay. 5 volts. So when I look at the output of this circuit, it doesn't actually look too far off what we saw on Sergey's 86RK. I can't remember exactly. I'm going to have a look at the video again, but we are in millivolt range, which is what we had on the 86RK. There is no, as you can see, there is no character data at all. But we're not getting anything on the display at all with this output. Character data, that's another issue. You know, maybe the font ROM's not working. Character ROM's not working, or the shift register's not working. I'm just trying to get a black screen at the moment. So let me print that out, I think. Alright, that's enough for tonight. I'm wondering whether it's worth getting PCBWay. I might design a mini version of Sergey's video circuit. So I just design a little PCB, just so I could, rather than have this this monstrosity. But yeah, all right. A little bit closer, maybe. All right, bye for now.